Hey guys, BBI here. I want to stop and say thanks for tuning in and checking out whatever the video is about that's about ready to come up next. If you could take a minute and hit subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you enjoy what you've seen here, make sure to hit the like button. We'd greatly appreciate your support. Anyhow, guys, all that aside, let's get on with the show. Today is a good day. I'm not going to lie to you. Today is January 31st, 2020. And today begins the end of a compilation of goal that I've had now going on, I'd say, better part of a decade. I always have wanted to do this. Now I'm right in the middle of working on like 3 other huge major projects, but this showed up today and I was so excited it showed up that I cleared all that stuff off the work bench, the healing table here, as AVE would put it. Put down a nice, new, fresh, clean towel. I'm excited. I am jumping up and down inside. I'm excited. Okay, let's go get it. I put out there into the digital ether of YouTube land the request, and I said, guys, I want to do this, and I have always wanted to do this, but to find one of these is next to impossible. Now, I've had many people call me. There was this guy that was in, we'll just say the northern country, and he sends me a text. He goes, man, I've got 3 of those things. Call me. So I call and I talk to him, and come to find out he's got bits and pieces of like 3 or 4 of them, but not a complete what I was looking for. I was like, okay, thanks. Appreciate your participation. I've had several people contact me that, oh man, packing peanuts. Oh, I hate packing peanuts. Let's take this out of here. Nice little envelope with a note attached. I want to share with you guys every single step of this process. Now, what I learned from one of these that I just recently rebuilt is that you don't know how the thing was stored. We're going to call you Mr. C from this point in the video, bud. Just quickly reading the note that he sent. We don't know how the thing is usually stored. We have no clue on the condition of the aluminum. None. Well, let me tell you what's in this box. There should be 3 boxes containing a NOS, N-O-S, unbuilt Heathkit SB221, plate transformer, 10 meter conversion kit and faceplate. I've also included 2 SB220 badges, where one is shiny and the other one is more suitable, less shiny. The manual, copyrighted 1978, also should be a good indication of the kit's release date. We also discussed, I'm providing this kit for you to make one of your video chronicles, SB221/220 build, for the enjoyment of your audience and you as well. Let me know if you need anything else to support this build, and I'm always available. Cheers, Mr. C. He says, P.S. I prefer to stay completely anonymous. Note, this amplifier is for sale only through you after the build. Mr. C contacts me and he goes, man, I am an intricate individual. I collect these things, I see things, and I buy things, and I don't even know what I'm going to do with them once I get them. He has in his possession 2 in box from manufacturer, never been opened, not gone through, no one else's meat beaters have ever touched, in box SB220 221 kits. And I said to him, dude, you are the unicorn to my existence. I put this out in the digital internet saying, I want to find. I did it through the YouTuber channel. The YouTube channel finally grew big enough to where everybody's like, dude, I get what this guy's trying to do. I'm just trying to make a record of every kind of amplifier that has ever been built, what it looks like on the inside, what we got to do to make it work, and how it actually works internally, and how many watts it will produce. That is my goal. There's no other ulterior motive to There's no other ulterior motive other than that. In the beginning, this channel started out as I would needed to demonstrate what the things were doing when I repaired them, and it has morphed into this, I would say, archive of knowledge for everybody to enjoy. You, me, everyone, that you can turn to as a reference. I literally get usually 4 to 5 phone calls per day where somebody's calling me saying, hey man, thank you. I was able to repair my thing, or figure out what was wrong with my thing, or get my thing fixed, or you encouraged me to figure this out, and then I did this and it worked. You're awesome. Thank you. Every day. So things like this don't come along very often. I'm here to tell you. I want to do a complete archive of this as I go. I don't want to cut anything else. I don't know how many parts this video is going to be, but this is part 1. Now, I don't get to start assembling this yet, which is going to kill me inside, because I want to stop working on everything else I'm doing and start into this like right now, but I can't. But I got to document this. So this is going to be the first. This is kind of like the teaser, the preamble. He sent this to me on a couple different conditions. One, I would do a thorough documentation of what the boxes look like, how it was packed, the way it was shipped, the way somebody would have received it back in 78, 76. Now, we don't know if this amplifier was produced in 76 through 1980. Okay. We're talking 42, 43 years old. 42 to 43 years old. This kit is, and it's in box. So give me a second. When we come back, I'm going to do a segment with no sound here because I got to run my shop vac because I want to get all these packing peanuts out of here. And we got to see what's inside of here. So I'm going to mute the audio. I'm going to get out R2D2A, the shop vac. And we're going to suck all these packing peanuts out of here, and then we're going to be back. We'll talk more about it here in just a second. Okay. Packing peanuts are a pain in the butt. They either go everywhere or they go everywhere. They stick to everything. And the only way I found to get them out of a box like that is with the shop vac. You would receive in 1978, 1974 through 82 or 83, this is what you would receive. This is your case, cabinet, enclosure, all your parts, miscellaneouses and stuff. And then you would receive 2 other boxes. And because this one's so heavy, please note we've blocked this out to protect the innocent and, well, guard against the unholies. This is how you would receive your plate transformer. This is why every single SP220 that comes in here for repair, oh, you son. Every SP220 that comes in here for repair, I have to beat the deck plate back flat. Because the SP220 was never designed to have the transformer shipped in shipping. Let me get rid of the damn packing peanuts. Okay. Oh. That is your plate transformer. Right there. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is going to be our 10-meter mod kit because the box is too small for 2 tubes. And yes, this has the original, still sealed in packaging, 3500Z IMAX in it. He sent me a ton of pictures. For me to do this, for me to let myself be talked into doing this situation had to be just perfect. So I guess originally this would come in 2 boxes. This is the auxiliary pieces he was talking about. So that's what you would receive if you bought this from your catalog. For you newer people to this universe, a little bit younger generation, there was a time when you could not order anything from the internet because there's no such thing as the internet. You couldn't call anybody. You could call somebody, or you'd have to write off and give them a check, and they would receive your check, process your check, and then they would send you the product back in the mail. It was called mail order. Mail order existed before Amazon. Okay? That's how we got things done back in the day. He opened these 2 boxes to verify their contents, as in far as to look in them and see what the packaging material looked like. I've seen pictures of the inside of these 2 boxes. It's pristine. So what we're going to do with this thing is we're going to assemble it. This is the very first, to my knowledge, SP220 that will ever be completely assembled from in-box to completion and tested on YouTube. Ever. Ever. So everybody gets to see how it was packed. Everybody gets to see the original instructions. You get to have that memory in your mind. I'm so excited about this. And then when we're done, we're going to sell this. I don't want this. I don't need this. But somebody out there in YouTube land does. It'll be the very first new, from box, assembled kit amplifier from Heathkit in over 30 years to be for sale. And it'll be bench tested and assembled by these hands. I'm excited about this opportunity. I can't tell you how excited. I'm like a giddy little school kid. Now, I can bitch about the packing peanuts till the cows come home, but the box has made it here in pristine condition. This is the way it's got to sit now for probably, at least 3 weeks. I have two major projects that I'm working on right now. And depending on how things slot out, I might have to revisit this thing called the Red Pig before I get to do this. I'd really like to do this and then do the Red Pig, but we'll see. We'll see what the owner of the Red Pig has to say, because he's been waiting a long friggin' time for me to go back and revisit that box. But it's here. We're going to sell this as is. So you're going to get all the original packing material. I'm going to do the best I can to preserve every single thing. We're going to treat this like an archaeology's find. I'm going to get in there little brushes. If the aluminum is oxided, I have it set up now where I found a place that is willing to do a very fine soda blast to the aluminum, or I have a place that's set up that's ready to sand and polish all the aluminum to bring it back to original stock standards. There's a certain couple things that we have to do for safety reasons. I don't care what condition the caps are in. They're over 40 plus years old, the caps that are in here. And at that time, they were already 15 years old when they were being sold in the kits, because I do believe that they were just post-World War II stock. And so that would put them in the area of 50, 60 years old, some of the caps. I don't know what this kit contains. It wouldn't surprise me if this has got the 1960s style, full wrap, which most caps are just full wrap anyhow, but we're probably going to go with a brand new Harbach kit. I'm working with Harbach to see how much on board they want to get with this. I think it'd be good advertisement for them. And as always, I'm not a shill for anyone. I called up my friend over at RF Junk, and he sent me some really cool parts that are going to get to go along with this. This is the new SB220 anode caps, specifically for the SB220. They're going to come with this amplifier. We're going to do a test with these and pre and post how the tube operates versus the stock caps. The end owner gets to find out if they want to use them or not, if they want to keep this thing absolutely mint in stock, or if they want to use the aftermarket caps. But the electrolytics for sure have to be changed. That's a non-debatable thing. I would love to bring it back 100%, but when we're talking electrolytics that are 50 plus years old, I don't care how they test. I'd really rather not go through that hassle. I will keep the parts, those caps, and their original packaging, and I'll set them aside, and they will come with the amplifier. So if you choose at your risk to change them, that's on you. Telling you guys, rfjunk.com, you are a fool if you don't go check out the webpage and get yourself some of these aftermarket anode caps. They make a night and day difference in how the tube operates. So that's it. I'm excited. I cannot wait. I really want to do my due diligence, like I said, in documenting this process. So this is going to take me a week or better to do. This is going to have to wait. But I wanted to cover this. It is here. I have an actual in-box, original mint condition SB221 that I get to assemble for all of you to enjoy. I am going to leave the comments open on this video. You guys, there's a couple rules that go along with being in my comment section. I deplore drama, and I hate people that have to bash or say negative things. I'm a big enough channel now, I'm well enough established now that I don't give a crap. If you decide to come on and make some sort of stupid comment, or you're going to be argumentative or be rude to another person that's kind enough to leave a comment, I'm just going to delete you and you can go away forever. I could care less what you think about that. You can go pyre off on about it in some other portion of the internet. The internet's big. You can go whine about it to somebody that might care. I don't know anybody that would, though. So be respectful, be kind, treat each other nice at all times, and I will leave the comments open. Mr. C, thank you. This is going to be fun, and I think the radio world's going to benefit vastly from this video. More to come on this, you guys. I'll see you from the biggest duck in Idaho. Bump, bump.